Stop using Distrobox like this. You are making it harder than it needs to be. If you're constantly jumping into the terminal just to manage the containers or installing the packages or switching the environments, there's a much easier way to do all of this. Whether you are using Distrobox for testing the packages or managing your dev setup or just experimenting with your different Linux distros, what I'm about to show you will save you a ton of time. Now in my last video we covered how to use Distrobox from the command line, and yes, that's powerful, but today we are leveling things up. If you haven't watched my previous video, you can check the link above. In this video I'll show you two GUI tools that completely change how you interact with the Distrobox, and the second one most people don't even know about it exists, but once you try it you probably won't go back. So stay tuned and let's get started. So the first tool name is BoxBuddy. This is an unofficial tool obviously to manage the Distrobox containers written in GTK4 and libadwaita. Never mind. So note that this does not come with Podman or Distrobox. Yes, agreed, those will be needed to be installed on the host. So the GUI is very simple and clean. It looks just like this. I'll show you in a bit. So you can install it via Flatpak. So let's just open this and just copy this command and open your terminal and just paste it here. Since in my case it is already installed, so it is skipping it, but if you haven't installed it, it will just install it right away. We can now open the BoxBuddy. Okay, here we go. So I've already set up two containers on my system. Here you can see as Arch and Gentoo, and these are easily visible here, and there are multiple options that are available if you want to update both of, or maybe you have a 10 number of containers on your system. So if you want to upgrade all of them at once, you can just simply use this upgrade all boxes. This will just upgrade all the boxes one by one. And if you want to go inside the terminal of any of these distros, you can simply use these buttons to do that. If you want to upgrade one by one, you can upgrade it by like this. And if you have installed any particular GUI applications that you have installed on your particular distro container, so you can see it right here. So on my Arch system I can show you, I have one application that I installed earlier. It was Chromium, and you can see it here, and I've already added to the menu. You can see the Chromium here as well. So if you want to run any application which is inside the container, you can run it directly from here and it will just launch right away. It's too easy and you don't need to mess around with your container anymore. Similarly, if you want to clone it and create a similar Arch box or maybe Gentoo box, you can simply clone here and just rename it, and it will just clone and create another distro box for you for Arch. And if you want to delete it, you can do it right here. And here you can see the CPU and CPU and memory utilization, which is pretty handy to see like how much of the resources a container is using on your environment. It has a lot of features and I love it. I don't need to go to the terminal to do anything. I just do it from right here unless it's really needed. So we can move to the next tool, which is Kontainer. This is the one I was talking about. A lot of people don't know about it, but yeah, this is the container which is native to the KDE that can come in handy if you're using KDE just like me, and you can use it to manage your Distrobox containers with ease. It has a lot of features as well, similar to the BoxBuddy. We can install it via FlatUp. Just copy this command, paste it right here, and on my system it is already installed, so it probably skip it, and yes, it has skipped it. We can now see the container managing the containers. Nice. It's a big container basically. Just kidding. So here you can see a very beautiful interface, maybe I would say better than this one. Let's see if it has all the features of the BoxBuddy. You can see that I have two containers, Arch and Gentoo, which are running, and from here we can manage the applications. But there is one point that you cannot launch application directly from here. You can just see like what applications are there, and that's it. And also you can open your terminal just like the BoxBuddy, simple use case, and also you can install the external packages which you cannot do it from here. So if you want to install package and if you have the file on your host machine, you can just directly provide it here. There are a bunch of different options like rebooting the container. This option is not present in the BoxBuddy, which I think would be pretty handy if there is something wrong with the container and you just want to restart it right away. And similar to the box buddy, we have upgrade all button, which will just upgrade all of your Distrobox containers. I think both of these are very much feature rich, I would say, but there are some features which is missing in one and present in another, so it's up to you which you want to use. If you are using KDE, I would suggest to use the container directly because it is native to the KDE environment, and the box buddy, it works on all of the systems seamlessly, so you can just use it directly as well. And also you can see that we don't have any indication like what container is using what resources, so which is a plus point on box buddy. So overall, if you ask me, I'll say the box buddy is a win for me, so I'll be sticking with the box buddy to manage my Distrobox containers. Please tell me in the comments which one do you like, and if there is any other tool that you guys use to manage the containers. Until then, goodbye and donk.